So now we will continue with our main chapter. We have stopped the wiring system and wiring diagrams chapter. Till now in this chapter we have completed the wiring different types of wiring system. So we have seen cleat wiring, casing caping, right? So just revise it if you are new. If you have not started this chapter, then please go through the last lecture and then come here. So now we are going to see the wiring diagrams, right? So in this chapter there are some few diagrams that they have given, that is they are very basic. So just understand the basic concepts and you will be okay with these diagrams. So first we will see one lamp and one switch. So one lamp and one switch. So in our house we know whenever we turn on the switch, then the bulb will glow, right? Whenever we off the switch, then our bulb will get off, right? But now how the connection is done, how the wiring is done. So we know the symbol. So this is called the switch. So this is the symbol of switch, right? So this is the symbol of bulb. So now using this one lamp and one switch. So this is the one lamp and this is switch. So how the wiring is done? So just remember the basic. Whenever the appliance will get phase and neutral, the bulb will glow. Okay, there must be 2 points to remember, that whenever there is a phase and neutral provided, now consider this bulb. Whenever it will get phase and neutral, then bulb will glow, right? We attach switch so that we can operate it manually. Whenever we want to on bulb, then we can on it through this switch. Whenever we want to off, we can off. So we will see the diagram. As I told you, it requires phase and neutral. So this is our phase, and neutral. Okay, now the neutral is given to our appliance. So our appliance is bulb here. So this is our bulb, and phase is always given to the switch. Phase is not given to the appliance. Here our appliance is bulb, but we do not give the phase directly to our appliance. So where this phase has to be given? So phase has to given to this bulb, switch. So we have to provide phase to switch. So this is our switch. Okay, and our circuit gets completed. So this is the diagram of one lamp and one switch. So main thing, just remember, neutral we have to give to the appliance, and from here we can loop it. That means we can take it forward to another appliance. And phase is always given to the switch. Now consider, whenever I will give this phase to appliance, then what will happen? So now consider this diagram and consider this diagram. So in this diagram, what I have done? I have given the phase here to this bulb. This bulb will glow? Obviously it will glow. Why? Because it is getting phase also and it is getting neutral also. But what is the main problem? Our switch is open, right? Now what will happen? Circuit is not completed. Now what will happen? This bulb will not glow. But now whenever I close this switch, then what will happen? Circuit gets completed. Then what will happen? This bulb will glow, right? But the main thing is what? Whenever we touch this appliance, we'll get shock. Whether this switch is on or off, phase is directly connected to our appliance. Whenever we touch this, we will get shock. So the phase is given to the switch. Whenever we on the switch, then the current will flow here. So this is the correct way. So just remember, phase is always given to the switch. So further diagrams are also easy. Just remember, phase is given to switch, and whenever our appliance will glow, whenever it will get phase and neutral. Now we will see 2 lamp and 2 switches. So here what we have to do, we have to provide 2 lamps and with 2 switches. So we can control these 2 lamps with 2 switch. Here what we saw, 1 lamp and 1 switch. Now similarly we will first draw the appliance. So we have to connect 2 lamps, right? We have to connect 2 lamps. So these are our lamps. This is L1 and L2. So what we require, phase and neutral. We require 2 switches because it is operated separately. So for this one we will provide 1 switch, and for this one we will provide another switch, right? Now as I said, phase is always given to switch. So this phase I will connect here, and neutral is given to our appliance. So this is our neutral. Now to glow this bulb, what we require, phase and neutral we have given, but circuit is not completed. So this will come here. Now here whenever we turn on this switch, then what will happen, this current will flow and it will get phase and neutral, right? So this bulb will glow. Now similarly here what we have to do, we have to loop this. That means we have to take front, this neutral from here, we are linking it from this neutral to this, right? So we have taken the neutral from this bulb to this bulb, and now this switch here, this phase, what we will do, we will take it further like this to this next switch. Okay, and now this will get connected here, right? So from here it is getting phase, right? Whenever this switch is on, then what will happen, this phase will come from here, and whenever it is on, that means it will be in this position, and then it will go to our bulb or lamp L2, and from here it is getting neutral also, right? So this is the basic. So this is the 1 lamp and 1 switch. This is 2 lamps and 2 switch. Now we will see two light points and 1 3-pin socket. So what is 3-pin socket? So where there is earth provided, it is 3-pin socket, right? Now what they have said, we have to do the wiring for 2 points, 2 light points. That means there will be 2 lamps and 3-pin socket. 2 lamps and 3-pin socket, right? So for 2 lamps we require 2 switches. To operate these 2 lamps we require 2 switches, and for 3-pin socket we require 1 switch, right? So now first we will draw here lamp. So this is lamp 1 and this is our lamp 2, right? And now here what we have to do, they have said we have to include 3-pin socket also. So 3-pin socket means what? There is one extra point, that is earth point. So this is earth. Okay, so this is earth. Now this is our neutral. So what we have to do, we have to provide neutral to appliance. So this is our neutral going here to the bulb, and this neutral has to be linked to another appliance. So we have linked here. We will provide earthing here. So we will give this earthing to this earth point, right? And now phase. So for this 3-pin we require 1 switch. So we'll draw here 1 switch, right? For this bulb we require 1 switch. So we'll draw here 1 switch. So this is 1 switch. So we can operate this 3-pin socket. This is a switch for this lamp, and this is switch for this lamp. Okay, now earth point is given to this point, earth point. Neutral is given to our appliances, right? Now we have to provide neutral here also, because 3-pin it has earth, phase and neutral. So this is our phase and this is neutral. So what we will do, from this appliance we will connect here neutral. Okay, and now phase, from here we will give phase to this switch. So first we have to give the supply, that is phase, to our switch, not directly to this appliance or to the 3 pin, right? So what we will do, we will give here 3 pin supply, right? And from here we will give it to the socket, 3 pin socket. So you can see here this circuit gets completed of this part, 3 pin socket, right? Now for the lamp, so this lamp is L1, this is L2. So this is switch S1, this is switch S2, this is switch S3. Now for this switch S2 will operate for lamp L1. Now what we have to do, we have to just link this phase from here to next switch, right? And from this switch we have to link to the next switch. And now for this lamp we have to just connect this, right? So this is our diagram for 2 lamps and 1 3-pin socket. So what we just did here, we have asked to draw 2 lamps and 3-pin socket. So first we draw here 2 lamps and we have drawn here 1 3-pin socket. Now for this lamp we require phase and neutral, and for this 3-pin we require phase, neutral and earth point also. So we have provided earth here. So from this earth we gave here point of earth to this 3-pin socket, and for these lamps we always connect appliance to the neutral. So we have given here neutral, and this neutral is linked to the another lamp, right? Now if there are 3 lamps, this neutral will go and link here to the third one. Okay, now for this 3-pin socket we require 1 switch. So this is your switch of this 3-pin socket. For lamp L1 we require 1 switch, so we can on this switch and we can glow this lamp. Similarly we can turn on and this socket will get on. Similarly for this is the switch. So switch has to be always given the phase. So the phase is given to this switch S1, and then this phase is linked forward from this switch S1 to switch S2 and this S2 to S3, and the remaining part of this lamp is given here, right? So the circuit gets completed. So this is the diagram of 2-point and 1 3-pin socket. So next one is 1 lamp and 1 half point. 1 lamp and 1 half point. So half point means what? Just 2 phase. That means we can connect here charger, mobile chargers and everything. So this is half point, right? So there will be no earthing provided, just this 2 terminals. Now what they have asked us to draw 1 lamp and 1 half point. So 1 lamp, to control 1 lamp we require 1 switch, and for this half point also we require switch. Now we will first draw here lamp. So this is our lamp. So when this lamp will glow, when it will get phase and neutral. For this lamp we require switch. So let this here be the switch S1, and now they have asked us to draw 1 half point also. So half point means, I have told you this. So this is the half point. So this half point also requires switch. So we will draw here 1 switch, right? So this neutral will go to this lamp, right? And from this phase we have to give phase to this half point also and to this lamp also. So where we give the connection of a phase, so we always give phase to this switch. So first we will provide phase to this first switch, and from this we will give the next connection. Okay, so this switch we will give phase, and from this switch we will take this phase forward, right? And from here we will complete the circuit of lamp. So our lamp will glow whenever this switch is turned on, this lamp will glow. Now for this half point, this is our switch for half point, right? So we have given phase here. Now this has to be connected here, and this has to be connected to neutral, right? So this will, our half point will work. So just remember, whenever we have to give supply or whenever we have to turn on the appliance, it must be provided with phase and neutral. So for this half point we are providing phase from here, and neutral we are taking it from this lamp. That means we have to loop the neutral. So we have done here, we have given here neutral to this point, right? And for this lamp the neutral is from here, and for phase we have given it from here. So whenever we turn on, this lamp will get connected in the circuit and it will glow. So this is about one lamp and one half point. Now we will see staircase wiring. So what does it mean by staircase wiring? So consider this is our stairs. Okay, now our bulb is here, right? So this bulb is controlled by two switches. Now we have seen here normal condition. So from this switch we have operating this one bulb. But here what we are going to do, we are going to control this one bulb by these two switches, switch S1 and S2. Now consider this bulb is off. Okay, this bulb is off. So whenever person will come here, he will turn on this switch here. This bulb will glow. Now he will come upstairs and he will close the, or he will turn off the bulb, right? That means it is controlled by two switches. One bulb is controlled by two switches. So we will see how this staircase wiring is. So staircase wiring. So for the staircase wiring, what we require? We require two-way switch. So this is the two-way switch. So this is the two-way switch, and this is our normal switch. Okay, so this is our normal switch. So just make the difference. It has 3 terminals and it has 2 points, right? It has 3 and it has 2. Now in staircase we use this two-way switch. So this, consider this is the common point, right? So this is L1, this is L2, and this is common. Now how will be the diagram? So what we have to do, we have to control one lamp. So this is our lamp by two switches. So this is the switch by what we have to control. So it has 3 terminals, right? It has 3 points. One is common. So this is the common and these are the 2 points. Okay. Now these 2 points are connected like this. So this is neutral and this is phase. So what I have did here, this is our bulb which has to be connected or which has to be controlled by 2 different switches. So this is one switch, this is second switch, S1 and S2. Now this is common point of this switch. This is switch what we are going to use here. So what I did here, this is our bulb, that is appliance, we have to give neutral. So I have given here provided neutral, and for switches we have to provide the phase. So I have provided the phase here, and these 2 terminals are directly connected. There are different ways of connecting this staircase wiring, right? So this is the one they have given in your textbook. So we'll just learn this. So now what will happen? Now the position of switch, so this is the switch, right? So this switch may be in this position also and this position also. At a time only one position. It may be in this position or it may be in this position, right? Now consider our bulb is in this position. So first switch is in this position, right? Now whenever the person will come and next switch is in this position. Now just consider, now this switch S1 and this is switch S2. Now this switch is in our this position, that is this position, and this second switch is in this position. Now this person will come here and he will turn on or off. So this what will happen, this it will go in this way, right? So what will happen, our current will flow, the circuit gets completed, right, through this bulb, and our bulb will glow. Now this will remain in this position only, but whenever the person will come here and he will turn off, then this position will go in this position. Now what will happen, the current will come, but this position has changed, it has went here. so the current cannot flow forward. That means there will be no current flowing and bulb will stop. So this is how staircase wiring. So they are just going to ask you to draw the diagrams. So just remember the diagrams. Next one is intermediate switch. So in staircase wiring, what we can do, we can control one single bulb by different two switches, right? But in intermediate, in this case, what happens, we can control the one single bulb, 3 or 4 switches. So how it works, or what is the change in the diagram? So in diagram, what we have to do, we have to just connect in the same diagram of staircase wiring. We have to just connect one intermediate switch. I will show you. So for a staircase wiring, this is our bulb. We have given here neutral, and then to the switches. So this is switch S1 and this is S2. Switch is always given to the phase, and this is neutral. Right, so this is our staircase. But in intermediate, as I said, we can control one bulb by 3 or 4 switches. So the diagram is similar, that is phase, neutral is given to this appliance, and here what we have to do, we have to just attach one intermediate switch. So this is how we have to draw. This is the intermediate switch. So this is two-way switch, and this is again two-way switch. This is how we have to draw the one lamp controlled by 3 places. That is, we have to use here intermediate switch. So this is about the intermediate switch. Now we will see go down wiring. So for the go down wiring, what is the case? So the case is, now consider this is our go down. It has some rooms. Okay, this is room 1, this is room 2, 3 and 4. Now it will have bulb. Each room will have particular bulb, separate bulb. Now what is the case of this go down wiring? Here whenever we enter the room, so now consider we are in room number 1. So what will happen? Lights of room number 1 will turn on. Lights will glow here. Okay. Now we will enter the second room. Whenever we turn on the switch of this second room, what will happen? Lights of this will turn off and only lights will glow of this second room. Now whenever we enter this third room, what will happen? Only lights of third room will glow and this second room lights will turn off. Whenever we enter fourth room, the lights of this room will turn off and only lights of this room will turn on. So that means what? Whenever we are in fourth room, only fourth room lights will glow. This will all turn off, right? Now similarly, if we have to come outside, so what we'll do, we will turn off the lights of this fourth room. Then what will happen? Automatically this third room light will turn on, right? Now whenever we have to leave this room, we will turn the lights off of this room. Then what will happen? This room will glow. Whenever we turn off this room light, then this lights will glow. So this is the case. So we will see in the diagram. So I hope you have understood this. So just remember, whenever we enter the room 1 and we turn on the lights, then only lights of this room will glow. Now whenever we enter the second room, what we will do, we have to switch on the lights of second room, right? Whenever we switch on, the backside room lights will turn off. So this is only the funda of this go down wiring. So this is the diagram. So what we have to do here, first consider these are the go down which has only 3 rooms. So L1, L2, L3. So now in this diagram, just to consider only 3, L1, L2, L3. So it will have 3 bulbs, L1, L2, L3. Now first room or the first lamp has to provide with our normal switch, right? And then second, we are giving it here two-way switch that we have used to control staircase wiring. We have to use it here. So the wiring is similar. Here neutral is linked or given first to the lamp 1 and then linked to the L2, that is bulb L2, lamp L2, and from that it is given further to L3. And then to complete this circuit, so for the switch S1 and this lamp L1 is connected to this S2, that is two-way switch, and the wiring is done similar. So these are the common points of the two-way switch. So this is the diagram of go down wiring. They will ask you to explain how it works. So just what you have to say is, so whenever switch S1 is made on, so now consider this is first, that is S1, S2, and this is S3. So S1, S2, S3. Here will be lamp L1, L2, L3. Right? Now, whenever we turn on switch S1, then what will happen? Lamp L1 will light up. Right? Now, whenever we turn on S2, then what will happen? Lamp L2 will glow and L1 will turn off. Now, whenever we turn on switch S3, then what will happen? L3 will glow and L2 will turn off. Right? So, similarly, while coming out, we will turn off L3. Then what will happen? L2 will glow. Now, whenever we turn off S2, then what will happen? L1 will glow. And this is how it works. So, this is about the go down wiring. So, this is the end of your chapter. If you have any doubts, then you can ask.